Namaskar. I am S.M. Chaudhary, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Electrical Engineering, All India Sri Shivaji Memorial Society's Institute of Information Technology, AISSMS, IOIT, Pune. This presentation is about DC motor, the back EMF concept, and back EMF EB as a regulating mechanism. Back EMF is actually generator action in motor. So within the same armature conductor, there is generated EMF. Let's consider a simple two-pole DC motor with armature and two conductor sides of a coil. The motor current is indicated by the current direction in white conductors, dot and cross, dot for upper conductor, cross for lower conductor. If we apply Fleming's left-hand rule, the direction of force for upper conductor is towards right and for lower conductors it is towards left. So motor will rotate in clockwise direction. In doing so, the same armature conductor will cut the magnetic flux and there will be generated EMF. The generated EMF direction can be found by applying Fleming's right hand rule. And in the same armature conductor, if we mark the direction of generated EMF and current, it will be cross for upper conductor, dot for lower conductor. So this orange conductor, it is actually the same conductor, but it is indicating the generator action. So we conclude that the motor voltage and back EMF, they act in opposite direction. Summarizing the point, back EMF generator action in motor and back EMF EB acts in opposite direction to the supply voltage. Consider the equivalent circuit of simple DC shunt motor where armature and field winding are connected in parallel. We assume that the shunt field current is negligibly small, so this entire current drawn from line IL is nearly equal to IA. If we write Kirchhoff's voltage law equation for this loop, it will be V equal to EB back EMF plus IARA, the voltage drop in armature resistance, with an assumption IL equal to IA. So V equal to EB plus IRA. Now back EMF is generator action in motor. So its equation in terms of machine parameters will be same as that of generator, which is phi Zn by 60 into P by A. Phi is flux per pole in Weber, Z total number of armature conductors on the armature periphery, N is the speed at which armature rotates in RPM, revolutions per minute, P is the number of main poles, A is the number of parallel paths for armature conductors. So from this equation, we can conclude that back EMF EB is proportional to the speed. So if speed is more, EB magnitude will be more. If speed is less, EB magnitude will be less. Now the voltage distribution equation applying KVL, we have found V equal to EB plus IRA. If I rearrange it for armature current IA, I can write IA equal to V minus EB by RA. Now let us consider the loading condition of motor. We'll consider two cases, load increasing and load decreasing. The moment mechanical load on motor increases, it is obvious that the speed droops down a bit. When the speed falls, the back EMF will also decrease because EB is proportional to N. So load increases, speed decreases, back EMF will decrease. Now see this equation, IA equal to V minus EB by RA. In this equation, supply voltage V is constant. Armature resistance RA, once you design the machine, it is constant. So V and RA are constant. The parameter which is changing with load is EB. And now EB has decreased. So obviously armature current will increase. So thus when mechanical load on motor increases, that is output demand is more, it should draw more input power. So input power is voltage into current, and since supply voltage is constant, current has to increase. So the current has increased. So this is how EB regulates its magnitude such that the increased load demand is met. On the similar lines, if load decreases, speed will increase, motor will accelerate, because of which back EMF will increase. Again, see the equation. If back EMF increases, the armature current will decrease. So if you decrease mechanical load on motor, it will require less input, and obviously it will draw less amount of current. So in this way, the back EMF is regulating the current drawn by motor. So this concept is back EMF as a regulator or as a governor. So in this presentation, we have seen what is back EMF and how it acts as a regulating mechanism. Thank you. For more information, log on to www.aissmsiot.org.